Hello everyone. Today in this video, we will see how to launch an EC2 instance and attach an extra EBS volumes for the same instance. Also, we will take a putty session. So I will show how to log into the EC2 instance also. So I have already logged into my AWS console. Let me go to EC2. So you can see the option of launch instance. Either you can launch the instance from here, or if you go for instances, you will get the same option here also. So just click on that launch instance, and name of the server you can give it according to your comfortable. So I'll be taking SUSE Linux today. So I'll be giving the name as SUSE Linux. Okay. So here in quick start, you can see some of the most common used AMIs, that is Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, and today I'm using this SUSE Linux. So here you can see different versions of SUSE Linux. Whichever you want, you can select. SUSE 12 SP5 and SUSE 15 SP5 is there. So I'll be selecting SP5. If you want any other versions, you can find it in Amazon Marketplace. Okay. So, and make sure your instance type is T2 micro, because that is the free tier eligible. If you select others, it will be costing for you. You can see the costing, on demand costing. So according to that, the bill will be generated. So, and key pair. So we'll be creating a new key here. So RSA we need PEM file. So as I told, we will be taking a putty session also. So here directly I don't want to download the putty key. I'll be downloading PEM also, and from PEM I'll show how to convert to PPK file. Okay. Let us give the key pair name. So say test. Okay. You can give any name you want. Just make sure you remember the proper key names. Okay. So create a key. Okay. So it is downloaded. Now, if you have already by default one VPC and everything will be selected. If you want, you can click on edit and you can select other VPCs if you have. Okay. But today I'll go with the default itself. And subnet also no preference. That means it will automatically take anyone. So I'll leave it to default. Today we are just going to launch an EC2 instance. We are not customizing anything, VPC, all those things. Okay. So yeah. So this is the security group, 22 port. So this is used for SSH, like taking putty session and logging into the server. So that is allowed already. So I'll not make anything. So by default, OS will be installed on this disk, that is 10 GB disk. Okay. So it will be your OS disk. Okay. If you want any advance like domain join directory, this and all, you can check it here. If you want, you can enable the termination protection also, so that by mistakenly if you click on terminate instance, it won't allow you to terminate that. Okay. So stop, for stop also you can make the different changes like terminate, or it is just a stop. So if you want any changes in this, you can do it, or else keep it default. Okay. Now just cross verify. We are launching one instance, make sure you have only one. And what is the name you have, sorry, what is the AMI you have taken? SUSE Linux it is, and the instance type is T2 micro. And the volume we have attached by default, it is 10 GB OS disk volume. Okay. So click on launch instance. So it's saying instance is launched successfully. So let us go back to instances. It is still in a pending state. So until it come 2 by 2 check, or we are able to take the access, let us go and create the putty key. Okay. So we have downloaded the PEM key. We need to convert that to PPK. Okay. That is private key. So as I told, first we need to open the putty. So you can type, if you have already downloaded, puttigen. So here you need to load that PEM file. Okay, so click on here. I have saved it in here. Make the types all okay, or else it will be by default selected as ppk. So we need to create for ppk. Select this, open it, click on ok, so it will be loaded. Now here there are two options: save public key, save private key. We already have the public key, so we'll be wanted the private key, so click on save private key. Yes, and I'm going to save it in a same path, that is my D keys. Okay, so give the same name. Also you can give SUSE test. Make sure you don't select the .pem. Okay, it will be .ppk. Click on save and you can close this. Okay, so now we can see our server is running and 2x2 check also came. So 2x2 means the system is reachable. So we can now log in. This is a public IP. From this we will be logging into the server. So just copy this. Now open putty, this putty session. Okay, paste your ID here, and now you need to select the key. So click on SSH, then auth, then on credentials. So here you can see private key. So we will be selecting this desktop. Where is the okay? So this is our key. So we have selected from the path and can go back. If you want, you can save this session. Naming is your thing. Okay, click on save, so it will be saved here. From next time when you come, you can just load it and click on open. It will be open. So first time we are opening, accept it. So the username will be EC2 user. And if you are confused that I don't know what is the username, you can go click on connect. You can see the username. Okay, EC2 user. So by default for SUSE it will be EC2 user. Same ways for Ubuntu it will be Ubuntu. Okay, so let it be here. We'll open our putty session. Just I'll resize it, just a second. So now we have logged in. We'll take the root access, so that is sudo bash or sudo su, you can type it. So once you do this, you will get the root user. So you can see now this is our private IP. Basically this will be our host name by default, and this is our private IP 43.127. If you want, we can confirm here 43.127. Okay, so like that it works. And now let us check how many volumes are already attached. So by default it should be at only 10 GB OS disk. lsblk, this is the command we can use to check. So you can see here this is xvda and that is of 10 GB disk. So now you want to add another disks also. So how to add? We will go to console again. You can see volumes here. So click on that. So you can see the option here, create volume, create a new GP3. And one thing you need to make sure, that is, just a second, you need to check this availability zone. Okay, 1A it is. What happens here, it will ask for availability zone. If you give 1B instead of 1A, then you can't attach this volume to a same instance like 1A instance currently, or it is in there. Okay, so we'll add a 10 GB and it is a GP3 encryption. We won't do that. Name you can give additional disk. Okay, you can give any name you want. If you want, you can give it as a D drive, C drive, E drive according to you, you are comfortable. Okay, now click on this. Okay, now you need instance ID. Okay, so this is the new disk we have created. Let us see, it is still in creating. Okay, now it is available. How to attach it? Select that, click on actions. You can see the option attach volume. Click on here, instance it is as. So currently I have only one instance it is showing. If you have multiple instance, then copy that instance ID, paste it here, so only it will show. So this you can change it to F, G, H, anything. I'll keep it default. It will go order wise, so I'll be leaving that. So what we saw XVDA, that is the root disk, so that name will be A itself. So the next disk are additional disk. So I'll click on attach volume now. Okay, yeah, you can see now from available state it moved to the in use. Okay, so you can also see for which resource it has been attached. You can see the instance name or instance ID. Okay, so let us go back to our putty session. Now previously only one disk was there, that is 10 GB disk. Now let us see LSPLK once again. So can you see now XVDA, that is 110 GB, that is our OS disk. XVDF, if you remember, we have given F. Okay, so here another 10 GB disk had come. So same wise, if you want, you can add the one more disk and it will be shown here. Okay, so this is how we add an extra disk for a already existing EC2 instance. So thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comments. I'll try to answer them.